So in this example, we have Lars taking out a $12,000 loan at 5% compounded monthly. After a year of payments, he still had a balance owing, so obviously this loan was for longer than 1 year. We want to know two things: how long it will take him to pay off the loan and how much interest he will have paid. So what we know is he borrowed $12,000 from the bank. That would be the present value. Now, even though we are not talking about the beginning of the loan, the present value is always the first amount borrowed. It is at 5%, that is our interest. Compounded monthly means we are compounded 12 times per year, so that default is fine. To buy a personal watercraft, a jet ski, small boat, something like that. And the bank will use the watercraft as collateral for the loan. This is a common thing with loans. If you use a loan to buy a thing, the bank will put a clause in the loan saying that if you don't make payments, they are allowed to repossess or take that thing. So if Lars doesn't make his payments, after a certain length of time, the bank is allowed to take that from him to recoup some of the money that they've lost. Same thing with a mortgage. If you don't pay your mortgage on time, after a certain length of time, the bank is allowed to repossess your house, and then they're able to sell it and recoup some of the money that way. What Lars did is he negotiated regular payments of $350. That is his payment amount. Again, since he is paying money out, it's negative. These payments are happening at the end of each month, so payments per year would be 12. That default is fine. How long will it take him to pay off the loan? That is N that we are trying to find. So final value of 0 is absolutely fine here because he will be paying off the loan. Flipping over to the graphing calculator to enter this. We will replace everything with what we need. Exit out. Go back into the finance app. TVMN, because we're finding how many payments we need. And we can see that Lars will be making 37.07 payments. Which means, since these are monthly payments, he'll be making 37.07 monthly payments. And in fact, it will take him 38 months to pay this off because he will be making 37 full payments, and then that 38th payment will be somewhat smaller. Question B, how much interest will Lars have paid by the time he pays off the loan? Well, we need to determine how much money he has paid to the bank in total. Which would be his 37.07 payments times $350 per payment. Gives us $12,974.50. That's not the amount of interest that he's paid. That's just the total that he's had to hand back to the bank. His interest is the difference between the total amount he's paid, the $12,974.50, and the loan amount, which was $12,000. Means that he paid $974.50 in interest.